Where is my Minecraft? Hello and welcome to another stream. I'm going to be playing Minecraft because why the hell not? Pop out that chat. Currently beating my chicken, eating Ritz crackers. Wait, what? Small slice of heaven on earth. What the fuck? You're beating your chicken. You're beating a chicken. What did the chicken do to you? Or do you mean you're tenderizing it to cook it? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, dude? Mm. Popcorn. Let's go. Yum. Very yum. Mm. Oh yeah, Forge. I need to update Forge. Let's see. Forge. Yes. Minecraft Forge. Forgeity, forgeity, forgeity. Ah. Let's install it for 48 point. Yeah. What are you doing? I like using Forge. I gotta get my tree mod. Because I get tired of chopping down trees and it takes forever. Why didn't I set this shit up first before I started streaming? So you're beating a chicken because the chicken did something to you. I thought about getting birds, like Rich, but not the kind of birds he has. Like, I thought about getting some geese and some fucking ducks. Building processors. But yeah, I'm installing some stuff for Minecraft real quick before I start playing Minecraft. And now I need falling tree. That's right. I need falling tree. Mm-hmm. Yes. And now I have to instill it. Oh, I don't want to down. No. Just let me download it. Minecraft. Why are you taking so long, you bitch whore bitch? The latest version of Forge. I understand, don't warn me again. I'll just do this. So you still beating your chicken? Did it learn its lesson? God damn it, I had the mic down. God damn it, I'm an idiot. I am a fucking idiot. I had the mic down. Anyhow, as I was saying, you were beating your chicken. What did the chicken do to you? What the hell did it do to you? Are you still beating it? Did it learn its lesson? I'm an idiot. I forgot that I had the volume on my mic down. Preparing Forge and taking its own time. Oh my god. Oh, well, it's already where it needs to be. I'd actually love to make a Splatterhouse game. I would. I would like to make a Splatterhouse game. Just a traditional one. My struggle has been with the music. You still beating it? Beating your chicken and eating Ritz crackers. Don't you mean choking your chicken and eating Ritz crackers? You mixed up beating your meat and choking your chicken. Okay, so you're masturbating while eating Ritz crackers. Why are you masturbating and eating Ritz crackers? You ain't right, son. Is this thing picking me up? Yes, it is. Okay. You ain't right, son. You ain't right. Game crashed. Why are you crashing? Just fucking start, bitch. Oh my god, game crashed. Bitch, why are you crashing? Hmm. Maybe I need to get the latest version and then go for the Forge. But that's not working out. like that's working. But I want the Forge version. Start the Forge version. An unexpected issue has occurred, or issue occurred. The game has crashed. We're sorry for the inconvenience. Mother of pearl, what is wrong with this? The hell is wrong with Forge? I'm guessing there's an issue with the latest version of Forge. Okay. Alright, fine. You know what? We'll just go with this one. There's clearly something wrong with that one. So we'll just install this version. Yep, let's go. For me, heaven would be if I could still eat like sweet sugary things and not get sick. Heaven on earth would be able to, with me being able to enjoy a Dr. Pepper, any, hell, just some fucking juice, regular ass fucking juice, and not get sick from it would be heaven on earth. Heaven on earth would be being able to enjoy certain food without ever having to worry about anything going wrong. I was gonna play Minecraft, but it's giving me hell. Just being able to do what I want to do with it. Oh. Nom 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 nom. Nom noms. I don't know. Maybe I should find something else to do. See if I can play that. Probably gonna be a bit before they get the other one worked out. When is Minecraft Live? They're supposed to do Minecraft Live again. Wow, why? Okay, I got a theory. I think I know what's wrong. I have to test the theory. But I believe it has to do with where I'm installing maybe the mods. I don't know. I have a theory. I think it might be OBS that's making this issue. Give me a second. Okay, I thought it was OBS. It's not OBS. I mean, yeah, it's not OBS making Minecraft act funny. It's something in Minecraft. What is this for? Is this for Forge? Or is this for... Forge. Forge plus one. What is Forge plus one? I don't even know what that is. What is Forge plus one? And there it is. There's all my stuff. I gotta get more water. I don't know what Forge plus one is. Mod loaders, mod loaders. What is Forge plus one? I don't see any. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see that. Just got to be it. Just got to be it. It's just got to be it right here. This is what I wanted to see. What is going on here? I've got mods in here I probably have to get rid of. 1.20.2 fabric, yada yada yada. Methinks me need to rename the mods with an extra S. Then make a new folder called mods. And then say create there. All right. Now let's try and load it again. There are no mods in the mod folder. Well, except for the one that I want to use. Wow, it's just not working. Why is Kurt and the game has crashed for sorry for the inconvenience? Why are you doing this? No, I got my ass handed to me and it got frustrating, so I quit because I'm a loser. Because I'm a fucking loser. Ugh. I am a loser. Loser! I'm a Lehu Zeher. Lehu Zeher. A great big Lehu Zeher. Mods, overrides. Okay, I don't know about all these overrides. Let's go to mods and remove the one mod that's there. I'm trying to get Minecraft to Forge to load, and Forge is not loading. Yeah, something is very wrong with Forge. It's either Forge or Minecraft itself. So we're not playing Minecraft. There we go. There we go. No Minecraft. I have to rename the stream and everything because that is not working. So we're not a mine. We're not. Uh. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of that frickin' icon because that ain't right. That is not right at all. Richard Burnell. Richard Masucci is a man. But not just a man, but a manly man. Manly man. We're not Minecraft anymore, so we'll just leave that out. I don't know what it is I'm playing, so we're gonna leave that out. And we're gonna save it. It's no longer a Minecraft stream because I suck and I blow and I blow and I suck. Hey Joker, you use the "you're a dumbass" pick. What? Use the "you're a dumbass" pick. I am a dumbass. What of it? I know I'm a dumbass, but I'm very self-aware about my dumbassery. It's in that folder you just opened. What folder that I just opened? What folder are you talking about, Ty? Oh, like for the thumbnails? What? What? Oh, I know. Okay, yeah. It took me a second. Hang on. I know what you're talking about. You're a dumbass. Change my mind. I know what you're talking about. Where's it at? I know which one you're talking about. You're a dumbass. There we go. You're a dumbass. Change my mind. Oh, actually, I might get in trouble for having that thumbnail. I might have. I might get in trouble for that thumbnail. Impeccable thumbnail. You're a dumbass. Change my mind. Can you imagine the people who are going to come to the stream? They're going to come in and try and change my mind. Oh my God. That's going to be. That's hilarious. Oh my God. See, and now I have to go to my channel and have a look. Now I have to go to my. Oh my God. You're a dumbass. Change my mind. I don't know why that's making me laugh so much. I don't know why that's making me laugh so much. Why is that funny? Why is that funny? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I don't know what's going to pop up, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to see if I can't make that look more like an actual thumbnail. Like, there's got to be a way to make that look like an actual thumbnail. Just give me a second. I'm going to try and make it look like an actual thumbnail. Just give me a second. I'm going to try and make it look like an actual thumbnail. I can have it fit and everything. Hang on. Shit. It's not quite fitting. Hang on. Aw, man. It won't work. It just won't work. It won't work like that. Damn it. Okay. Just leave it like it is then. It worked. It's fine. It's fine. I thought that would work, but it's not working. I thought I could make it, yeah, it looks fine. Yeah. I was gonna try and make it, look like an actual thumbnail. You know what? I should. I should do that. Let's do that. Let's look back at my first ever video. I don't know if the first video I ever made is there. It might be gone. I'm going to let you know that now because I deleted a bunch of videos at one point. Don't know why I did it. I was scared because YouTube scared me about children and stuff. I was like, some of my videos might be considered for children and might be deleted, and it was really stupid. It was very stupid. So let's go to my videos real quick. Let's see. Oldest first. Here we go. Oh my God, it's still there. Dude, it's still there. What the hell? That's the first video I ever took. I had dark hair back then. That was 9 years ago. I still had dark hair. Look at me. My hair's dark. And I had a little more of it than I do now. I was also a lot fatter. Young Goof looks like a dipshit. I mean, old Goof looks like a dipshit too, but I really look like a dipshit from 9 years ago. That's only 9 years ago? Introductions and my reaction to a Nintendo E3 Direct. I was such a fucking idiot. Let's watch this from the beginning.
Hi, this is my first video that
I'm nervous as fuck. I'm letting you guys know that I'm nervous as fuck in this. Why are you there? Hang on. I'm gonna go to... There it is. I'm gonna go to this. Oh my God, why does it do this every time? Alright. Yeah, I was nervous as heck when I did this video. This is the first video I ever did. Hey, Ichiro. I'm gonna stop trying. I'm gonna stop trying. I'm just gonna say Ichiro. I'm just gonna stop. You know, getting that light D flick on the tongue is all. It's so difficult. I'm just gonna say Ichiro. How you doing? Okay, all right. Ichiro. I'm watching like the first video I ever made.
that I've made, that I'm gonna make, that I'm gonna upload. In fact, this is the third try. I filmed myself twice already, and I was just like, the first one was just a couple of minutes, and the second one.
What was that I said? Like, I'm talking so fast now that it's just coming out as gibberish. What the fuck? What is actually wrong with me? I want to know what was going on through my head at that point. Don't do that. Don't. I just want to do... There we go. Let's put that over here. Maybe that'll work. I'm trying to pull up the chat so I can see it. I'm glad, yeah, because you said you were sick, dude. I remember that. You were not well. I remember you didn't feel good at all. I do remember that. I do remember that. Why is this like this? There we go. Why is this like this? Why am I like this? Why am I so bizarre? Why am I so weird?
It was 15 minutes, and after I watched
480p back then.
I'm gibbering on too much. I don't have a focus. The discussion isn't focused on anything. I'm just going off on things.
God, I sound like Philip Burnell, don't I? I sound like fucking Philip Burnell. Don't I?
That's actually how I'm going to... Basically, every video that I do is just going to be my opinion on things. Sorry about that. Not necessarily technology or anything in particular, although you will see that a lot. You will see me talking technology. You will see me talking video games, but I'm going to talk about other things too. I'm very much into politics. I'm very much into music. I'm into too many things just to focus on video games. Does that mean I dislike video games? Not at all. I mean, it's my favorite form.
Who are you?
Who
are you?
I talked about a few things. I never posted them. I deleted them. They were horrible videos. But I talked about...
Get to the point.
Let's just put it like this. I mentioned video games, and how I don't feel that video games are really video games anymore. 9 times out of 10, they're
I
realistic,
still feel that way.
interactive cinema.
I still feel that way. There's a lot of games that aren't games anymore. There's a lot of games that come out and we call them video games, but they're just not video games. They feel like interactive movies. Who? I look like who? Who is Lee Siat? I don't know who that is.
really, not really talking smack about that. It's fine for some people who like that, but I like video games. I like actual video games. I like a score. You know, you ranked up this many points and
Well, yeah,
things
I
like
still
that.
feel
Yeah,
that way.
and I can't help but think that people love achievements, right? They love achievements and trophies and
Some things
whatnot.
never
I look
change.
at that as the modern day scoreboard. You used to walk into the arcades and
Yeah.
you'd see a lineup of initials,
Yeah.
a list, and it would say this.
Yeah, you would have the names of everybody who got different scores, and then whoever got the highest score would be at the top. And achievements in games are kind of like that. Yes, I had a Ghostbusters shirt.
Person is up at the
That was
top. They
my
made the
black
biggest
one.
score.
It is gone. It's gone. I can't find another one. Like they don't consistently sell shirts like that. I have a gray one here somewhere,
I look at
and
achievements
it's not as good.
being similar only online. So whoever has the most achievements through different games up at the top, you know, then in a row who's done this much. I just kind of look at it like that. It's just a modern day take on that.
Wow.
Uh,
There is such a lack
but
of
I love video
color.
games. I'm looking forward to Shovel Knight. I'm
I love that game still.
very much looking forward to Shovel Knight.
I have it on the Wii U. I don't even
There's
have
something
it
else
on
things that
anything
grab my
else.
attention. It didn't have to be 8-bit. That's the thing that kind of gets me. There's a lot of people who they're very nostalgic. They want to make these games like old games, but they always just completely ignore 16-bit. They go for 8-bit. I don't understand why they go for 8-bit, but they do. I mean, I don't hate 8-bit.
We're slowly seeing a shift away from 8-bit aesthetic in little indie games. We're slowly seeing a shift into more 16-bit looking visuals, like or visuals that are more like either the Super Nintendo or the Genesis or even just like the Sega Saturn or the PS1 2D games. We're slowly moving away from the NES looking games. We're also slowly seeing people try to mimic the PS1. Why would you why would you want to mimic the PS1? Like why would you want to other than nostalgia, why would you want to mimic? It wasn't a very good 3D visual at the time. Like there were things about the PS1 that were terrible, like just the wobbly warping textures and stuff. Why would you want a game that looks like that? Like okay, fine, you want to use pixelated textures for your games, for your 3D models and everything. Fine, that's fine. But stop trying to mimic the shortcomings of the PS1. They weren't good. They weren't good. There were games at the time that were on the PS1 but were on computer, were on Windows computers like Tomb Raider. You could play the one on the PS1 and the textures would warp and stretch really weird as you move the camera around. The polygons didn't stay still. But then if you played the same Tomb Raider game on PC around the same period, the textures were, stiff. I guess you'd say they didn't warp. They didn't warp. The polygons weren't wobbly. It was night and day. Why would you want to go back to that? Why would you want to replicate that other than nostalgia? Like the when it comes to like, pixel art games, it's pixel art. Pixel art visuals are pretty timeless in my opinion. But why would you want to replicate the PS1? Like, okay, fine, you want to do the textures. Fine, do the textures. Do the low polygons. Do all that, but don't do the wobbling, distorted shortcoming of the PS1. Stop doing that. Oh, why do they do that?
I started in 8-bit, but 16-bit is where I started really paying attention. And that to me was the golden era of video games. That was the shiznit
Was
when it
I?
comes to video games. When it comes to video games, that was the best time. The 16-bit era, even a little after that, was still good.
How was
Back
I?
when a lot of games came
How was I anything
from
like
Japan,
Nostradamus?
primarily games came from
Oh
Japan.
well,
We still get some games made in Japan, but
I think I know what you're talking about. You mean like how I predicted that that the Switch would be a hybrid, that it would be a home console and handheld. All it took was Iwata during an investors meeting. Iwata sat there and he basically explained to the investors how he wanted to appeal to both the Japanese market of the time. At the time, he was like he wanted to appeal to both the Japanese market and the U.S. market. And at the time, a lot of people still played games on their televisions, not as much mobile gaming. Sorry, I ate popcorn a while ago. And in Japan, mobile was pretty, if I'm not mistaken, mobile was pretty big for gaming back then. And literally, Nintendo just wanted to appeal to both, so they decided that the hybrid approach was the right approach. And also, you had to take into consideration at the time the fact that Nintendo was merging their what was it? They were merging their handheld their divisions. They were merging the handheld and home console division at the time, and everybody knew it. And I was like, that's all it took for me to go, oh, they're making a hybrid. Just the puzzle pieces just kind of fit together, and that's why I was able to go, oh, and I understand what was going on at the time. I predicted stuff back then. Like, I don't know what happened. I need to get back
not
to
as
that.
much,
Holy
not as often.
shit.
It's mostly Western developed games. It's a lot of shooters.
It's mostly Western developed
I don't,
games.
I don't, I don't hate shooters. I like shooters.
I like
It
shooters.
just depends on the type of shooter.
I was
I don't like
nasally
war
a
shooters.
lot back then.
I really do not like Call of Duty.
Yeah, I still don't like Call of Duty.
And it's not one of those things like with food where like, how do you know if you've never tasted it? How do you know if you've never played it?
How do you know if you've never played a game if you don't like it? Oh, I've tried it. I still every now and then I still dip my toes in, and I'm still like, this is terrible. I can't stand Call of Duty. I don't see the appeal, and I think a lot of people are just not seeing the appeal anymore. You don't hear as much about Call of Duty anymore as you used to. Every time I'm on Twitter, people are talking about boomer shooters more. It's like, yeah, people still like to, run around and shooting, but they like to shoot up aliens and monsters and demons and stuff of that nature. They like really cool landscapes and stuff, really cool settings, otherworldly settings. The whole war, World War settings and whatnot is not appealing to as many people anymore. And we're slowly starting to see that. I just realized something. If I shave just right, you can see where I have a goatee. It's darker. It's dark through here and down to here. I almost have a goatee thing going on here. I should shave all around except for right up through here and right here. What am I doing?
Well, I have played it though. That's the thing. I own one Call of Duty game,
I still own that Call of Duty game.
and I played through it on the single player campaign, and I was just like, I couldn't understand why people enjoy that so much. I couldn't fathom. So I'm not talking down about it.
Only I was talking down about it. I actually was talking down about it. I can't stand Call of Duty. I think Call of Duty is garbage. It's absolute garbage. And nowadays, the only thing fun about it, and even that's not as fun, from what people have told me, is the multiplayer. And even the multiplayer is not as fun anymore. And a lot of people aren't playing it anymore, from what I understand, because of how they're policing the chats and everything. They're policing everything. So a lot of people are just backing the fuck away from it.
if I play a shooter,
It's not in a company's financial interest to sit there and censor everyone. It's not going to go well in the end.
it's got to be something like Doom. Doom. What is that other game? It's Doom and Half-Life and
Get to it, fat ass. Let's go.
I can't remember the name of that other series.
I
They
still
just
have that
made
issue.
BioShock. I like the BioShock series too.
BioShock, yeah.
Usually any shooter with some imagination I like. Anything that doesn't involve realism or the world in which we live in, to where you're
We're gonna do this. Let's do this.
The setting is just so unimaginative. I can't stand those games. Although the latest Call of Duty being worked on has piqued my interest, there's a lot of sci-fi stuff going on. They're not so much based in real life. They're really pushing it. And so I might could play that. I might get into that. Maybe. But I couldn't get into past Call of Duties. I have Black Ops 2 for Wii U. It's a gorgeous game. It looks great, especially on the Wii U. I was surprised at how good it looked. But I couldn't get into the gameplay. There's a few sci-fi type stuff that they stuck in there. And it was okay, but for the most part it was, especially when you flash back to the past.
I'm sorry, I can't help but make fun of my younger self. My younger self was pretty terrible. I mean, I'm still kind of like that a bit, yeah. Also, I think my voice sounds a little bit different now. Just a little bit. Little bit. Man. I look like such a tool. I was trying to keep my hair. I was in denial about losing my hair. I had more hair. Like if he would have leaned his head down a bit more and you could see it, the hairline's like from at that point in time, the hairline just came up right about here. There was tons of hair that would just grow off. And now you could, on my head now, the hairline goes way back and way back here. And I got this little bit right up through here and a little at the back. I was desperately trying to hold on to shit there.
You're going through all these things.
And then it turned out that certain antidepressants will make you go bald. Yay!
That were in old wars that already happened and stuff, and there's nothing sci-fi going on.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into that. When it comes to video games.
What the fuck am I going on about now?
RPG.
This isn't even what the video was supposed to be about, and I'm just going off on a tangent about shit. I still do that, by the way. I'm self-aware. I know what kind of dumbassery I do. I know what I do. I do what I do.
These platformers.
Oh my god.
Puzzle games. Just. I mean,
being able to look back in time and see myself 9 years ago. Holy shit. Holy shit. Actually, let me get out a calculator. I'm not good at math. I suck at math. Let's see. 2023 minus 9. 2014. 2014 is when I started doing YouTube. I think that was like a year after Richard Masucci. It's like 1 year after him. Yeah. 2014 was when I first started doing YouTube. If I'm not mistaken, that was when I started.
I like every genre, to be honest. I'm an actual game.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Am I really doing this? Did I really do this?
My opinion is, you're not a real gamer if you can't play at least one, maybe 2 games in every genre. If the only thing you can play, and the only thing you're willing to play, is sports games and war shooters, you're not a real gamer. You need to learn to play a variety of video games. See, because in my mind,
I still kind of feel that way. Like, if you're really passionate about gaming, try playing more genres. Don't sit there and just stick with Madden and fucking Call of Duty because you're not a gamer. Just because you like a few games. That's like somebody who maybe only watched 1 or 2 movies. Like, oh, well, I watched Friday the 13th Part 3 or Part 2 or whatever. And I watched what was that other one? Leprechaun? I'm a movie buff. No, you're not a fucking movie buff. You've seen 2 fucking movies. Go play some more. Go watch some more.
A gamer is like calling somebody who likes to read books a bookworm. That's what we have for some people who just love reading books.
Yeah, bookworms and movie buffs and TV buffs and gamers. Gamers are to games as TV or movie buffs are to movies. Basically, it's the same kind of thought process, and Richard Masucci still loses his goddamn shit over that. I hate that term. What else fucking term are you going to use for somebody who has it as a hobby? We still call people who love books bookworms. I never see anybody who I've called, my aunt's a bookworm. I've called her a bookworm. She doesn't get offended. She doesn't get pissed off. Nobody that I know that enjoys books as a hobby has ever gotten pissed off when I called them a bookworm. No one's ever been uptight about the term bookworm. Well, actually, I should take that back. I think they used to use that to insult bookworms back in the 80s. I remember kids being picked on for enjoying book reading and whatnot, nerd and bookworm and yeah. But yeah, so movie buff, I've never seen somebody who enjoys movies get pissed off at being called a movie buff. So why is it that people lose their shit over being called a gamer? It's just a term used for somebody who enjoys a hobby. If you like the hobby of gaming, then you are a gamer.
And I don't know any bookworm that doesn't read all kinds of genres when it comes to books. So
At least I got the word genre right. I've heard people try to, the word they want to use is genre, and they end up using some other weird shit.
likewise, as a gamer, I would expect that if you're an actual gamer, you're not going to stick to one or two genres. You're gonna branch out. You're gonna play these different genres. That's what a gamer is. And I know a lot of people hate that term. I'm a big fan of Rich Review Tech USA, and I know he doesn't really like that term, but this is kind of you, Rich. If you happen to watch this, this is how it.
He never watched it. He never seen it.
Gamer's just easy term to identify each of us.
It's real easy.
What's your hobby? I'm a gamer.
He doesn't like it because there's a part of him that realizes there's still a stigma. And the stigma, being an adult, the stigma might be affecting him to an extent. I might be wrong on this. I'm just saying the reason he gets so ticked, that I think he gets so ticked off about the term gamer, is because he knows there's this stigma still. And I think some of that stigma still affects him. He thinks if we stop using the word gamer, the stigma will go away. No, it will not. If we got rid of the term gamer tomorrow, the stigma would still fucking be there. There would still be a stigma. It's not going away. It's just not going away.
It's real easy to say. It comes out easy, and that's why we use it. Just like somebody says.
I was dealing with a lot of dry mouth at the time.
I read a lot of books. I'm a bookworm. I've heard people say that. They do refer.
This was before I came down with type 2 diabetes.
Themselves as bookworms. I love reading books.
When did I
That's
come down
how
with
it is.
diabetes? I'm trying to remember
They read
that.
books, and you read all kinds of genres. I don't know anybody who's a bookworm and goes, "Oh, I don't read that genre. I don't like that genre. I only read stories about sports. And, I only read."
I do not like reacting to this. This is really... Wait, is YouTube sitting... No, YouTube's not sitting here telling me anything. The hair, man. Oh, Lord. Evil science. It's the vibes. I know, right? Oh, you should... I can still let it grow out on the side. Like, right here, it'll grow out really long, and yes, I look like a mad scientist. Actually, it'll grow out right here, too, and it'll stick up, and I'll look like Harry Carey. Harry Carey here. Hot dogs. I used to love
Stories
Will
about
Ferrell's Harry
genres,
Carey.
something like that. So I play every kind of genre that I can. I consider myself a true gamer. If you're not one of those people, then yeah. And you gotta be somebody who, you also have to be playing games because they're fun.
Fuck, I sound like fucking Philip Burnell.
I take
I
real
just
issue with
do.
the guys who sit
Fuck.
there and they're like,
Why am I
example,
telling
as an
these
example,
stories?
E3. I love E3.
Throwback
Love
Mondays.
E3. I love Mario. I love Mario games. They're great games. They might not still fanboy. No, I don't want to hear it.
Very nasally, yes.
No, no, I'm not.
I just realized that the chat had a delay, and then all of a sudden it came rolling in. What the fuck? What the fuck happened? I think the chat just had a delay. You were the Notre Dame laughs. Okay, then out of nowhere I got very nasally. COD is a thing of the past. The hair man, oh lord, evil scientist. Like out of nowhere, this stuff. Where is the goddamn timestamps? I need to see where these are coming from. Huh? A few minutes later, they came in a few minutes later. Yeah, that comes out of nowhere. I don't know what's causing that. I don't know why it's doing that. It's just all of a sudden it just does that. I don't know why it does that. Like that's random.
I'm very unbiased. I like video games for video games.
Oh
You might
god.
notice that kind of looks like Robin Williams, but fat.
Can I please stop watching this now, please? Please everybody. Please everybody. Please can I stop watching this now? It's becoming torture. I'm pretty sure Lord Blazer will see this later and be like, ha 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 ha. Let's get him to watch some more of his old shit. Ha ha ha. It's missing no. The room was a lot different back then. It was actually a little nicer. The floor wasn't falling in. The floor wasn't rotted out. The floor is rotted out now. And I got some piece of wood laying on the floor for me to sit here. The room was nicer at that time. I had a bed in here and everything. I don't know what happened. I I don't know. I don't know what's happened. Anyhow, let's keep going.
Ball. I know he's sad. I don't know why. When it comes to video games,
For
we're
fuck's
going over their
sakes!
thoughts about E3, and these gamers did this too. They went over a list of the stuff that Nintendo showed, and their reaction was very cold. You see the expression in their face. They got to Yoshi's Woolly World, and they're like,
I still have that NES.
I
I have one, two, three. I have 6 NESs. I don't have everything that needed to use them, like all the hookups, but I have like the console itself. I've got like 6 of them. There's 3 right over here, and I think there's 3 in the living room. 2 or 3. It might be 5 of them, but yeah, only a couple of them work. The rest of them don't work very well. I'm pretty sure a couple of them are salvageable, but I haven't checked in a while.
he could sit there and say how he felt all he wanted, as politely as he wanted, but these guys, you could still tell that they were very cold to him. And I just think that's a shame. You can tell these are the guys that only play sports games and war shooters. But
Yeah, at the time, E3, I don't know what E3 that was. E3 2014, I guess. Everybody was really, they did not like what Nintendo had to show off. And it was mostly, people who will react to it. They were Call of Duty fans and whatnot. They didn't really care for Nintendo to begin with, so they were going to be negative.
it's just like, if you're a gamer, you're a true gamer, you need to give games
Am
a
I
shot.
still on it?
Yoshi's Woolly World, essentially, from what I gathered,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that direct.
is Yoshi's Island. It's Yoshi's Island without an annoying, whiny baby Mario, which is something
I miss Yoshi's Island for the music. On the Super Nintendo, Yoshi's Island on the Super Nintendo had great music. Every Yoshi game after that has had garbage music. It sounds like it was made for a toddler in a crib. Like the music after Yoshi's Island on the Super Nintendo, because the music on there was kind of like jazz and whatnot. It was really groovy. It was really upbeat and had, you know, it was good. And then every freaking Yoshi game after that has just gone. The music went downhill.
I got tired of the last games. I couldn't stand the whiny baby Mario.
I don't think anybody liked whiny baby Mario. I think everybody hated the whiny baby Mario.
Fine.
Stop! Stop. Oh God, stop. Why?
Shut up! Stop! Stop it. You know, there's
I look like Philip Burnell a little bit. Like, I look like him a little bit. I also look very overweight, though, so.
that's essentially what it is. If you pay close attention to the gameplay, they have added some cool stuff having to do with yarn at the same time.
Fuck
That's
me.
messed up.
Sorry for
That's not
clicking
fair
ahead.
but you can tell us what's going on. Yeah, just look at it.
Why am I going on about this shit?
Tracker,
And I keep
was
doing
very
that thing with
warm
my
towards
mouth.
those things, and I couldn't know what I'm talking
I had a lot of dry mouth back then. Like, a lot. And part of that was because I was a diabetic and didn't know it.
about. You know which gamers I'm talking about on YouTube. They all pretty much had this reaction with these games. It's too. Just let it go. Try again. Just you might
Let
have
it
fun.
go, let it
So
go.
watch it.
I hate that fucking song.
You're gonna be like that. But yeah, I love video games. Giving feedback is like telling someone something they already know, but reaffirming it. That's how I look at feedback. So if you look at me, mostly video games.
I'm done. Okay, I can't do this anymore.
You're gonna be into these things. I will pay attention, and
I'm out. I'm fucking out, dude. I'm fucking out. I can't do it anymore. Holy shit, that was painful. That was fucking painful, man. I can't do it no more. Sorry, not sorry. I'm not doing it. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh God, I made such long videos. 18.20 minutes. I look a little better here. I shaved my head and everything. Hmm. Yeah. 9 years, 9 years, 9 years. Then I let the beard grow out and I kept my head shaved. I look a little better like this, I think. I think I look better with the beard and the shaved head, don't you think? I think I look better with a yeah. I think I look better that way. Is there a delay in chat again? I bet there is. 9 years ago. Jesus Christ. All these videos where I didn't even use a thumbnail. Holy shit. I still have that shirt. I do believe. I still have that shirt. Ugh. Uh. Uh. 9 years ago. Jesus Christ. All of this was 9 years ago? Fuck. I was just pumping them out, wasn't I? I was just, I was shitting them out. It's like, at one point I started to lose weight. You could see me losing weight at one point. Oh yeah, that's the phone I had. I had that phone at one point. Wow. It's good now. Those glasses looked good on you. I still have those glasses. What are you talking about? I still have these glasses. What do you mean? It's the same ones. Same ones I had back then. I just gotten to where I don't need them sitting at my desk. They actually hurt my eyes when I'm sitting at my desk. They make me dizzy. I don't know why, but they make me very dizzy sitting up here at the, like I'm dizzy right now. I don't wear them very often anymore. I wear them going down the road, driving or whatever. But right in front of the computer, I don't wear them. The moment I put them on, I get dizzy and I feel sick. That's why I don't wear them here anymore. I look like a fat Italian. I do look like a fat Italian. Part of my family is Italian, so that would probably be why. 1 minute I put on a bunch of weight, 1 minute I lose it. What the hell happened? Oh yeah, I started trying to do thumbnails. Miyamoto says Nintendo's no longer worried about the casuals. Yeah, at one point they want. Oh yeah, we're done sucking on casuals' tits. Yeah, at one point they were done trying to go after the casuals. They kept going after the casual market. They kept going after the blue ocean. Oh wow. Okay, then you're gonna notice something. 9 years ago, 9 years ago, 9 years ago, then all of a sudden a bunch of videos I had to delete because they were too childlike, and I got rid of them. Yeah, this was the one I made 3 years ago about Dollar General treating my brother like shit. The people that were working there at the time don't even work there anymore. And the rest of these are not long ago. I had COVID 3 years ago. I was in the hospital. Yeah, 3 years ago I had COVID. Back in 2020, yeah, back in 2020, I had COVID for over a month, and I was not well. This video was basically me saying how it's not good to be fat. Being overweight is not okay. And it's not, and then, we get into all the other stuff I kept doing. It did start to pick up, didn't it? My videos did start to get a little better. Like they look better. That's when I wanted to be a VTuber and people didn't like it. It's like it was so frustrating because I would no, I don't want to watch that. It was so frustrating. I wanted to do VTubing. Yeah, I'm a cat. I wanted to be oh god damn it, I went too far. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where was it? What? No. Why are you being so stupid, eh? Why are you being stupid? Ooh. Where was I? Fucking clicked that fucking thing by mistake. Alright, here we go. But yeah, oh yeah, I was like, it's not okay to be fat. The quality of my videos kind of started to slowly go up. And yeah, at one point I wanted to be a cat. Just for a while. Like you have to start somewhere with the VTubing thing. You have to start somewhere. I started with the cat, and then eventually I wanted to work my way up to something better. And sometimes I do, yeah. Sometimes I miss it. That's like a year ago right there. A year ago today I tried to be a VTuber. People people just didn't like it. It's like, why? I guess if I came on to the scene as a VTuber and I didn't have prior experience as being on YouTube and everything, maybe it would have went better. Oh my god, there's your mad scientist right there. Right there. There's the mad scientist. Here's the mad scientist. Look. There's the mad scientist. Somebody brought up a mad scientist.
Hello, everybody.
There's your mad scientist. There he is. Yeah, they get like that. I trim them
I
nowadays.
don't know how to start this video.
They will get way out there.
Hi. Hello.
I don't look
How
good.
are you? You doing well? Yeah. You doing good? You doing good?
I look like Dr. Evil doing that shit.
That's just
The video quality was so fucking terrible. It's supposed to be 1080p, but it's
Anyway,
terrible.
So this video is
The bit rate, it was the bit rate.
I wanted to do an update on life, on
Hair completely gray.
Sideburns over here want to do this. Like, why? You know, the other day I had all this combed back real nicely. Had it all combed back, and I had this right here, just kind of perfectly. Like, it was down.
You can see my skin issues really bad. Before they put me on Skyrizi. You could see all the skin issues on my head and everything.
The other side seems okay. Anyhow,
Mutton chops.
a little off course there. Anyhow, so I thought I would give an update on state of the channel, my life, and the world around us, and just kind of talk about things for a bit. So I know I don't upload much, and I think you just
I think this is around the time I was talking about how I was going to get Starlink, and I thought it was going to be I thought it was going to be great. I thought it was going to be exactly what I needed, and it wasn't. It was horrible. It was absolutely dreadful.
deserve an explanation for that. The truth is, I just don't have the data for it. I can't sit here and upload like I wanted to. I can't upload like I used to.
I need to go back to doing videos. I don't have the motivation anymore. Like when I sit down, I rather just stream. I don't want to have to do the editing and whatnot. I just don't want to have to deal with it. So I rather just sit here and stream. That's why I'm not making videos like I was. I want to go back to doing it. It just, oh, I don't know. Maybe I will at some point. Yeah, at some point.
Right now, I just don't have the internet for it. My internet's probably almost out right now because of updates constantly, software
I think, yeah, this was before I even got Starlink.
updates, Windows updates, game updates. 30 gig.
I don't have to worry about those updates anymore. I don't have that issue no more. In fact, I might have no update right now. No need for an update.
This goes fast. Let me tell you.
Yeah, the tethering.
So I don't have a whole lot of data, and I tried uploading through my phone, and it takes forever. I got things to do. I got things to do that oftentimes require the phone itself. And as many of you well know, I basically tether through a USB cable to my computer from the phone. The phone is
Yep.
getting the internet. It's letting me do things like a normal person would if they had.
It was a while. It sat there. Well,
All I've got is that phone.
the quality is, if you notice, is not very good because I had the bit rate very low. The video file itself was so small because it was such a low quality. I don't think it's going to be an issue anymore. Well, it's still not great, but yeah, like if I were to do this video today, it wouldn't look like this.
And I only get 30 gigs high speed. After the 30 gigs is gone in a month, they then proceed to throttle the hell out of me.
By the way, I finally got my phone switched over the other day, so I'm no longer paying $120 something a month for the phone service. I now only pay like 30 something, 40 something, something like that. Not 120 like I was.
That's Verizon. In fact, the funny thing is they don't even give me the speeds they used to. I used to get like 4 megabytes a second. They changed something. I don't know what
Something.
they changed, but I'm lucky to get 1 or 2 megabytes a second now. It's bad.
Yeah, the phone, it got to where I wasn't getting a good signal anymore. I used to get like 4 or 5 bars. It got to where I was getting maybe 2, but barely 2, sometimes 1 and sometimes none. It would completely drop. The service out here went to shit.
So I'm not really able to do much. I do what I can. I do what I can. So as many of you may have also known, as I'm signed up for Starlink. They have my money. They have money.
I regret that. I should have never bothered with it. If I had known fiber was coming, I would have never spent the money. Now, I don't know if I'll ever get the money back that I spent on the hardware, and I would love to go to Review Tech USA's first video after this, after I'm done here. Are you talking about the one he made about what's going on with his daughter? Because I know about that. I
And they'll get
watched
more
that.
money once they're ready to send me the kit. Now, I was supposed to get that kit
Yeah.
last year sometime. It was supposed to be, because what they were telling me is services will be available in your
Oh,
area
his very first
from-
video
by,
ever.
mid to late 2021.
That's a good idea. I should do that. Holy shit.
That was last year. Mid to late 2021. Mid to late 2021. Mid 2021.
Okay, yeah, let's do that now because I'm tired of watching myself. I'm not egotistical or anything. I'm not, let's see. Review Tech USA. Review Tech USA. Yeah. Let's go to Richard Masucci. Wow, 14 years ago. Oh, wow, he's been going long before me. He's been doing this before I ever came on. For me, it was like 9 years ago. For him, it was 14 fucking years ago. Holy shit. When did he hang on, let me get a calculator. I gotta see this. I gotta find out. Hang on. 14 years ago. 2023 minus 14. 2009. He started doing YouTube in 2009. Holy shit. Why I game? Deadman7257 response. Yeah, he's been at this way longer than I have. All right, well, I guess this is his first video, unless he got rid of his first video. We'll just consider this his first video.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Rich at Review Tech USA, and this is in
What the fuck is that voice? That is a young man's voice right there. Holy crap.
response to Deadman7257 on what makes gamers different and what makes me play video games. And it's more than nostalgia. It's more than, going back.
He does better than me. He only got like a 5-minute video.
Preferring to play.
Mine was 16.
But to me, gaming is my preferred form of entertainment. Now you're thinking, obviously, yeah, but let me delve into it deeper. What I mean by that is, I'd rather sit and play a video game with my free time, watch television. I think
That's
you're
true.
more involved. It's a
I put myself right there in front of the camera.
I mean, you get into it more because
That is
you are part
absolutely
of what you're
true.
doing. When you watch a TV show, which I do, I love House. Okay, you watch that show and the episode's done. It's it. So even if you play Shinobi 3 or you play,
He's not wrong.
Condemned or Street Fighter 4, you could put that game in and have a different experience every time, even though it's the same game.
Only slightly different experience. Only slightly. But he's not wrong. I mean, you could replay it over and over again and maybe play it a little differently. So, to an extent, yeah, he's right.
Whereas if you have a movie, you're watching that movie and it's the same movie. Nothing ever changes with that movie. So that's the reason why I like gaming, because even the value of it is you get a lot more entertainment for the dollar than you do with any other medium out there. And don't get me wrong, man, I love going out. I love going, hanging out with friends. I just went out for my buddy's birthday a couple days ago. We went out to the bar, so on and so forth. But think about it this way. Okay, a normal Friday night out. Okay, you go out to eat.
What is this
20,
music?
$30 right there. $15, if you're cheap. You go get some drinks. Unless you're the DD or whatever, you're having one or two, even one or two drinks, you're at another $14. You're at $30 right there. I'm being modest too. I'm not in Manhattan. I'm up in.
Yeah, see, I never did that. I never drank. I never really went out to bars or anything or clubs ever. When I was in high school, I didn't get invited to parties. And this isn't by, choice. I would have loved to have been invited to something. I probably would have went. But people just didn't want me around. I sometimes wonder if that's why I turned into the kind of person I am. I used to, here's the thing that's funny too. When I was on Zoloft when I was younger, I didn't really want to talk. And I didn't really want to talk very loudly. I had no opinions. I kept everything to myself. I think part of that might have been my mom. Like, she made me not want to express myself. She made me not want to talk. She she didn't want to. She was raised by her father that kids are supposed to be seen and not heard, and it just made me feel like in my entire life, it got to a point where I felt like I should be seen and just not heard. Even as I got older, it's like my opinions don't matter. I shouldn't talk. Honestly, I feel even to this day, I feel like my opinions don't matter. I should probably shut the fuck up. I do. I just, I do. It sucks, but I do. Ugh.
Upstate New
But
York.
I never went out drinking
Then
or
you go out
anything.
to wherever you're going, have a couple more drinks or whatever, so on and so forth. At the end of your night, you're looking at $40. Like I said, going out having a social life is great. I do it too. But coming from a person who's been laid off from IBM since January 9th, I could go up to Dragon's Den when there's nothing else going on, and go get 4 games, whether they be for Sega Genesis, Dreamcast, Nintendo 64,
It is.
for $20, and possibly have months of
My
replay
mom used to
value.
party a lot.
That's
It
the
was
reason
pointless.
why I game, and I love.
People only really go to parties so they can get drunk off their fucking asses and be inebriated from hell and back. And I don't want to be inebriated from hell and back. I want to remember things that happen around me. I just want to remember.
Love getting involved in the.
I miss this title right here. I miss how Castlevania used to look. A lot of the modern Castlevania games, they changed out the font, and I hate it. I like this more.
experience. Now, when it comes to old school games and new school games, I like them all
New
equal.
school?
I kind of went over that in my other response to Super Dan 88. I think all games are great. I think whether they're made now or 20 years ago, they're fantastic. Like, I
42,000
love
views.
Kung Fu.
See, I put myself out there. I don't get a whole lot of views. He puts himself out there, or he doesn't put himself out there, uses this weird music, doesn't show his face, puts up a stock image, and he gets 42,000 fucking views. I know I feel like part of that is just that YouTube was a different time back then. YouTube was a different place back then. Sorry.
From 1985, and
They're really not. God, don't get me started on how women are today. Like, I'm not a sexist. I don't want to deal with the stress of how women are. A lot of women are just, they're not looking for love, I'll tell you that much. They're not looking for a solid relationship to spend the rest of their life with somebody. No. They're not looking for that. They're looking for somebody either handsome or rich or both. They're not looking for an actual relationship.
I love.
I'm the same way. I like a woman who, I don't know. I like a woman who cares, who's considerate and and fun, who maybe likes my stupid humor, you know. It's something that a lot of women are just, yeah.
Call of Duty 4, even though I kind of called it out before. I love everything. I love Left 4 Dead, which you guys know very well. And there's just so much to game.
I like Left 4 Dead too. I was playing that the other night or a
that
few
you
nights
really
ago.
can get more out of it than any other experience.
I need to start doing videos. I
You
don't know if this is working for him. Maybe I should try doing that shit.
And when it comes to the systems, I'm starting to become a collector. I wasn't really into collect.
He doesn't collect anymore, really. I don't think he does. Like, he has a life. He doesn't have a whole lot of space. I think, yeah, he went from collecting games physically to being, fuck it, I'll just download everything. It's like, I just want to play this shit. I don't care about having all this shit piled up in my fucking house.
Collecting until
And if he ever watched this, he would say the same thing. Yep. I'm pretty sure he would agree with that.
recently.
Yeah.
But here's a perfect example how it's.
Even I've gotten to where like I miss having physical games, a lot of physical games, but the physical games I have right now take up space. And the only thing I don't want is to stream. I don't want to stream games. I'd rather download shit. I don't want to have to stream it.
More than nostalgia.
Or not stream it, but play it from the cloud.
I just got this brand new arcade stick. It ended up being brand spanking new for $9.95 for the Sega Genesis. It feels like a real arcade stick. It's amazing. Okay, and I have Super.
Back in 2009, it was still easy to find retro games for a decent price. It was still pretty damn decent. You could still find all kinds of things for a decent price. Now everybody thinks everything's the holy grail. If you go on the Facebook Marketplace, which I do sometimes, the fucking cost of these old games that they're selling, the consoles, the cartridges are so fucking outrageous. I want to call them out. I want to call them the fuck out. Why are you charging so fucking much? I remember when I got the Saturn that I got. When I got the Saturn that I have currently, it was like $65 for the thing. If you try to look for a Saturn now on eBay, on Facebook Marketplace, or Amazon, you are looking at a lot of money for an old used console. Like I saw the other day for a Super Nintendo, somebody wanted $300 fucking dollars with one game, one fucking game. They thought the Super Nintendo was worth fucking $300 fucking dollars. No, bitch, it ain't worth $300 fucking dollars, you moron. It is not worth that much. Boy, I'm
Street
getting
Fighter
heated
2
right now. I'm
for
getting
the
heated.
Sega Genesis, and it's awesome. You can't emulate that experience. Okay, I mean, I know K Fusion has an
Wait, what? Wait. Back up.
awesome. You can't emulate that Super Street Fighter 2. And I have Super Street Fighter 2 for the Sega Genesis. And it's awesome. You can't emulate that experience, okay? I mean, I know K Fusion has an awesome emulator, but
You can't emulate that experience. I want 2009 Richard Masucci to have a discussion with 2023 Richard Masucci, because I don't think they'd see eye to eye at all. Emulation has changed. Like a lot of people get I remember when I would defend emulation and everybody would talk shit about it. And now all those same people who talk shit about emulation now have a vested interest in emulation, right? So now they love emulation and they'll defend it to the death. And they'll even mislabel things as emulation that isn't emulation. FPGAs are not fucking emulation. I will die on that hill. I will die on that mountain. All right? I will die there. All right? But I would argue that emulation, FPGAs, and all that do an excellent job at making retro games playable. Like, it's a great experience. It's a lot of times better than the original experience.
you cannot emulate
It only getting better and smoother and cooler. Yeah,
having a awesome, well-built
absolutely.
arcade stick exclusively for the Sega Genesis with the cartridge in the machine, and you're playing.
He was still one of these. Rich was still one of these people. He was still one of those people that was like, yes, the console experience. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like the console experience. Nothing like it. He was one of those people back in 2009.
That's why I like having the older system. It's not for just nostalgia. Nostalgia when it's
No, it's nostalgia.
thrown in is not.
You want to have that hardware and be able to do like you did as a kid and walk up and plug it into the machine, flip it on. But here's the thing, and I don't want to be too depressing. We all die, right? We're all going to leave this mortal coil at one point or another, right? What's the point of collecting all this shit if you're not going to be able to enjoy it for eternity? Like one day you're just going to be dead. What's the point of it? You know, you can't. Why collect all this shit? One day we won't be here. I hate to talk dark about this shit, but it's true. What are we? What is the point? That's why I don't freak out about it anymore. I think the only thing that bugs me is Saturn emulation needs to get a little further. It's still pretty damn good. It's still pretty close. I can still play a Saturn game pretty well. But we're not quite there as we should be. Like Saturn didn't get the love that the PlayStation got when it comes to emulation.
Nice, but you know, you cannot emulate certain parts of the console and having that experience.
You're
And
full
there's
of
just great
shit.
games for the older systems too. Like I never had Comic Zone back in the day. It came out in '95. I already moved on to like 3DO and PlayStation and stuff like that. But I picked up Comic Zone, and it's an amazing game. It's awesome. You know, it,
Wow, that Richard Masucci from 2009 really should sit down with current day Richard Masucci.
it's if it came out an Xbox Live Arcade, I would love it now. So to me, you know, I game because it's just the best experience out there. And I think if people say that it's not, they're really cutting themselves short. And it's an experience for people of any age. It's something that
I can easily play those games right now with a control pad. Hell, I've got an actual 6-button control pad right here. Where'd you go, bitch? Come to daddy. Where'd I put you? Where did I put you? Where did I put it? I got one here somewhere. Somebody's shaking out there where I put that bitch. Where did I put that bitch? I don't know. There it is. There it is. Hang on. I still have a 6-button controller right here. I'm telling you, minus the cartridge and popping it into the system, when I hold this in my hand, it feels a lot like playing the Genesis again. It just does. It feels a lot like playing the Genesis again. All you have to do is set up the emulator, pull out the controller, sync it. You have your experience. It is gotten that good. 2009 Richard Masucci is an idiot. This thing right here is perfect for everything I want to play, really. I play everything with this thing. This thing is amazing. It's so comfortable. I don't like the ergonomic controllers. I don't like the grips. I don't need grips against my hands. Like this right here doesn't need to grip onto anything. It doesn't have to. This is perfect right here. I hold this thing just right. It's great. It's great. So, 2009 Richard Masucci
it's
is
just a form of entertainment now. The whole thing that gaming is
Richard
for children
Masucci
is
from
dead.
2009
It died
is
back when the original PlayStation came out. So this is Rich of Review Tech USA, and the reason I game is because it's the best way to have a good time with your friends and family for the dollar. Have a good night.
he's right to an extent. 2009. Oh, there it is. It was 2009. Oh, wow, that is so different. You want me to watch DSP's first video? All right, let's go. We're already going down this rabbit hole. Let's do this. I would like to watch his other videos. Got a fucking Dreamcast. Choose my destiny. Xbox 360 or PS3. Fucking the Xbox 360 or PS3. Verdict is in. What the fuck are these videos, dude? What the fuck is this? What is this thumbnail? What is this thumbnail? What is happening? What the fuck is these thumbnails? What the fuck are these thumbnails? I don't even, granted, I don't ever I hardly ever bother with thumbnails, but still. All right, let's go to DSP. Oh God. That's not his channel. How do I get to his channel? Dark Side Feel Beating. Dark Side Feel DSP Gaming. Okay, there it is. Let's go to his videos. Let's go to the oldest first. There it is, 13 years ago. So 1 year after Rich. Oh my God. Let's see what. Let's go ahead and see this. Wow, how does he get so many views? If I were to play this shit right now, people would not give a fuck. Wow.
What's up, everyone? It's DSP.
I had that shirt.
If you're seeing this video, more than likely you know what's going on. I used to have a channel on YouTube called Darkside Phil. Extremely popular, had over 76 million views.
Yeah, but I had that actual one when the game came out. So this was around the time when that game came out, I think.
Just about to hit 60,000 subscribers, and then YouTube shut me down. They didn't give me any reason why. They basically just completely shut me down. They won't let me log back in. They won't give me a chance.
You've said and done some. Wait. So he's ban evading? They shut down his old channel, so he's ban evading? He's been ban evading this whole time? What the fuck? He's been ban evading for years.
to get reinstated, so to hell with it.
This isn't his actual first video then. If he had that other channel and it's gone, then his actual first video was on the other channel. This isn't his actual first video.
I decided to make 2 new channels based off of it.
Oh my god, that's true. We both did, and we both rant a lot. Actually, this is a shorter video than mine. It's 2 minutes.
This is DSP Gaming. This is the channel where you're going to see game-related footage that's not Street Fighter. So any kind of a game where I'm doing a playthrough or maybe a game review, some co-op gameplay with some of my friends,
I will.
things like that. This is the place to go. So
I will,
on
right
top
after
of
him.
that, I do have 2 other channels. There is DSP Street Fighter, where you can see Street Fighter related footage, gameplay of Street Fighter. As you probably know, I am a pro Street Fighter player.
Wow.
So that is pretty interesting. You might learn something if you jump over there. And then there's my
I am a
partner channel,
pro
Boogie
Street
HD.
Fighter player.
That's the
Okay.
channel where I'm going to be putting all kinds of channel updates and things, explaining what's going on with all of the channels. And just so everyone knows, this channel right now is here as a placeholder. I'm not sure if this is really what I'm going to be doing. I might end up doing separate channels for every game that I do.
He does. He looks like he's all ready to go in the
13,
ring.
I'm in a brand new channel to do that. It's called Darkside Phil FFX111,
Which is funny because it's funny that he does look like a wrestler, and I think he likes Hulk Hogan. And everybody makes fun of him because of the snort. They call him Snort Hogan, I think, or they play off of it somehow. I don't know.
Final Fantasy 13, and I had no problems. I had some copyright claims, I disputed them, and I was fine. So maybe from now on, that's what I need to do. As stupid as that.
Wait. He had issues because of footage of Final Fantasy 13? Was Square Enix being that fucked at the time? They probably were.
Sounds. Maybe if I put a separate channel for each game, and if I get one game that gets shut down, it won't shut down my whole account. It'll just shut down that one game's footage. So maybe that's something to consider. Well, I'm not sure yet. I'm not saying that's what I'm going to do for sure. But anyway, this is where you should go from now. For gaming footage, and we'll go from there. So anyway, spread the word. Please let everyone know. If they used to watch my channel, Darkside Phil, send them here. Send them to DSP Street Fighter, and send them to the King of Hate HD. Get the word out. Get everyone subbed up so that we can get this going. And I will be back with updates soon. Thanks a lot.
He wasn't as bad back then. What the hell happened? That's not his actual first video. Alright, so Boogie. Do Boogie next? Okay. Boogie 988. We'll do Boogie 988's very first video. Let's go check out his... Wait, what's that say up there? I can't go home. My origin story. Oh, that's the house satellite dish. I mean, if you can... Oh, his house got demolished. Yeah. I kind of want to watch this, but I'll wait. Let's watch his first video first. Oldest first. Let's see. Playing Dungeons and Dragons. 17 years ago. Wow, he's been doing this longer than... He's been doing it longer than Rich or DSP. He's been doing this for 17... See, now I have to check and see when this was. And I have to pull out the calculator again and have a look-see. Because I suck at math. 2023 minus 17. 2006, yo! He started doing YouTube in 2006. Wow. Let's watch it, though. Let's go ahead and watch it.
So you're setting up.
It's 48 seconds? That's it?
We can still hear each other.
Yeah, he is.
So as you reach this particular point, you in the front rank need to make a dexterity, or sorry, an evasion check. DC 15. Ooh, 20.
I could never get into Dungeons and Dragons. Not this kind of Dungeons and Dragons. The video game versions, yes. What is this? Boogie Travels? Didn't know he did stuff like that. Let's see, oldest. The Incredible Bulk. That was 16 years. So he waited a year. What is this? 23? Yeah, he was doing really short shorts back then. He was a mild-mannered gamer until he got hungry. You wouldn't like him. You wouldn't like him when he's hungry. Hell, that's how I am. You don't like me. You wouldn't like me when I'm hungry. And it's not that he's overweight that makes that funny. It's just the music and how it all comes together. I don't think he realizes that. Like he could just lose all that weight and all that stuff, and yeah. Let's see, fourth day of Christmas. What the fuck? God. That's like fucking Elmo.
Keep me up, kid. Laughing at the squishy thing.
What the fuck? What the fuck? I don't think he realizes. Boogie doesn't realize if he just does goofy shit. You know, just be a little goofy. You know. Maybe I need to look in the mirror more. Maybe I need to start being a little more goofy. Sicky Vicky, 12 Days of Christmas. I don't even want to know. I want to see this one real quick.
Well, that's the house.
Oh, it finally
Kinda
came
like this.
down.
I mean, if you can look here, it's kind of
At
stable.
one point, he came here and the house was still up, and now the house is down. The house finally fell.
But I mean, there's no even getting to those stairs without a machete.
Oh, please don't make a joke.
Yeah.
Oh my
I don't-
God.
My sister said she came up after me and Jesse came here, and they got the photo frames and photos and stuff. So they've been through it. That means I've been through it, and I didn't want anything. Carla came and she went through it. She didn't want it. Jason, my nephew, went through it. He didn't want it. Brian took what he wanted when he left. So I mean, I guess it ain't no really needing it. I do know there's the wheelchair ramp
I can't go home.
that me and Jesse went down, but it has been since 2019, so it's been another
Wow.
year.
In a way, you know, I can't go home either, but not because my house fell down. It's because my original home was sold off and the whole property got transformed. It doesn't look anything like the house that was there. It just looks completely different than it did. It doesn't even look like where I grew up anymore. The people that bought it, the Mexican folks that bought it, it just looks completely different.
Oh, I mean, look right there. That wheelchair ramp's done in. So even if you wanted to go down there, even if I wanted to go down there, and I'm not.
Oh, it might have been a storm. I didn't even think about that. It might be like this because of a storm.
Thing we're getting. I can't believe this tree right here is still standing. Because this tree was fully grown when I was 8 years old. And there's a picture of me sitting on the front porch holding a cat like I'm about to eat it. And that photo is taken right there on this front porch. And so what's crazy about this, my land goes from right here, roadside, to the top of that mountain, all the way back up in there, all these woods. From the back side of that house, all the way down to that drive-in over here, where I'm not
Wow.
gonna say the name, but I knew the family.
I feel I do feel bad for him in a way. I don't know how he feels though. Is he sad about this? I know that things were bad for him growing up, so I do kind of wonder what's going on through the poor guy's head. Because if it was me, I'd be in fucking tears. But I don't know. I can't really read his mind, so I don't know. It is something I'm curious about. His thoughts and his feelings going through this. Seeing this.
What's to be done? I don't really know what I'm doing.
I don't really know what I'm doing here. But it left out the here.
I'm wondering if I could find somebody that wants the land. The land, when I inherited it, was evaluated. Now, this is the property intact, as nice as it ever was, which was to say not great, but $25,000. And I know that this house next to it, I looked it up recently, and I think it just sold for about that, maybe 28,000. Maybe.
I wish I had the money because the whole area looks really nice. I like how it looks. I like how quiet it is. Like hell, I would buy the land and move there if, if it's that quiet. I want to live somewhere quiet. It seems quiet there. So far, I don't hear anything.
As much as 30 something. But that's a fully intact house with a lot of property as well.
I hear some vehicles, but that's it.
So I don't even know what this would be worth. Anyway. About 4 or 5 miles in that direction is the maximum security prison for the state of Virginia. It's called Red Onion.
Wow.
And I've often wondered if there would be a guard that would come and buy this place and put, strip everything. It's got water and electrical hookup. So they could strip everything down, put a cabin or trailer or something on it, and then they'd be close to work. Here's the thing though, I talked to a security guard once, and he said he doesn't want to be close to work, especially with the maximum security place. He said,
that makes sense. Who
Yeah.
wants to be that close to work? See, I don't know what kind of phone camera he's got, but hell, it's better than my camera here.
if something ever happened and one of their inmates got out, the first thing that inmate's going to need to do is get money, laced lay low, a car, and they're going to pick a house not too far from the prison, and it could be yours, right? I don't know if that's
Right.
true or not. Maybe, no, I mean, you find the right security guard, you might still do it.
Well, that's not completely true. Most prisoners, I would think, would want to get as far the fuck away from the prison as possible. They wouldn't try to pick someplace that close. They would keep moving. They would get the fuck as far away as they could. But I guess it depends on the individual.
I'm glad to see that I'm the only house up here that seems to be abandoned. I think every other house has got somebody in it. In fact, I'm gonna go take a look. You see the backside of the house here, and it bleeds into my neighbor's house. The neighbor's yard here. And somebody's living here. I mean, look, they've got it all decorated for Halloween. Nobody's home now. No cars and no nothing, so somebody's gotta be somewhere. But if I had a way to write a note pen and paper, I would leave a note and say, "Do you want the land in front of your house?" And maybe they buy it. I don't know. They put a no trespassing sign there on the tree. If you take a look, I know from time to time somebody has been up in that. I think you can even see into that basement window. That basement window's broken out. I don't know. I kind of want to go down into their yard and take a look at my house from the backside to see if I can see the little house that used to be down there. But I don't want to trespass. And they clearly have no trespassing over there, and I don't want to step on somebody else's property, so I feel like that's just the wrong thing to do. I mean, that strip running up between that tree and the house.
If I was there, if I could, I would show up. I would show up with a chainsaw, and I would go around it and just cut up a bunch of that shit, get it out the fucking way. That way, it at least gives people an idea what's going on there, you know? I'm just saying.
So, I mean, I could be on that, I think.
Yeah.
But I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Well, whoever owns this, I don't know if they own the old printer store, but whoever owns this, if you're seeing this video for some reason, you want this property, you want the property that runs all the way up back into the woods, you want the property across the creek, I'll sell it to you for just about a song, honestly. Give me anything close to fair value and I'll make yours. You can tear that house down and have a beautiful front yard. We'll make it work. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think I'm done with the place.
Yeah, he wants to cry. You can see it in his face.
I'm getting that a lot.
Yeah, me too.
I think the reason in retrospect I held on to it was just delaying the inevitable. I don't want to process it. I don't want to let go of the family home. I don't want to deal with the trauma. I don't want to deal with any of that. And I mean, I was abused in this house. My mom was abused in this house. My grandmother was abused in this house. Dad Carl was miserable in this house. Everybody, so much misery. And if there's such a thing as a haunted house, it damn well probably is that. But look at that. This place got what it deserved.
Mm. Yeah, you can
I mean, that
tell.
might seem harsh. I think a lot of people will
No.
say that I'm being a complete piece of shit.
No.
If you don't know-
No. You are not being a piece of shit. No. I understand exactly what's going on in your head. I get it. You're not being a piece of shit. You went through hell. You just want to forget. You just want to forget and move on with your life. And that's how it should be, man.
So, last time I was here, I said that I wish it could be a happy family home for somebody, but it never was going to be. It never was a happy family. So, I say let the past stay in the past.
Man.
Honestly, as sick as this is, honestly, it brings me a little bit of comfort to see.
It would me too. It would me too if I had gone through what he went through.
So much time has passed that this is what's becoming this way. That's how much safety is between me and the trauma of this place. And when I look at that house, I think of the trauma. And I look at his yard. And I look at that beautiful tree. Look at that thing. I think about having picnics under it, cookouts under it, and sitting under it. It ain't all bad. Burn this sucker to the ground. Clear out this space, put a trailer on it, put a cabin on it, and make some happy memories. Ain't nothing bad ever happened.
Damn. He went through some shit. He absolutely went through some shit, and I feel for him. And I don't blame him. I would be the same way. Yeah. Yeah. I know he's not being a piece of shit. He shouldn't even think that. He shouldn't even consider that. Wait, let me see something real quick. Let me check something. I didn't even look at this. Oh, it was cut off on both sides of the fucking video. I just realized that. So you couldn't see everything he was pointing at. There was no way to see it all. You didn't miss much. There's not much that you can't see. Yeah, I forgot that I had the video for my low aspect ratio of my other videos, but there wasn't much to see. So, wow, I genuinely feel for the guy. I genuinely feel for the guy. That had to have been hell. I would be happy seeing it like that too. I absolutely would. Man. Man. Do you know Joey is world tour on YouTube? Wait, Joey's world tour on YouTube? No. What is Joey's world tour? Joey's world tour. Well, let me take a look. Joey's world tour. Joey's world tour. I am not putting that in the right spot. YouTube, damn it. Back to the YouTube. You're a dumbass. Change my mind. Good. I should use shit like that more. That's funny. You're a dumbass. Change my mind. Joey's World Tour.
I don't know why. So let's.
Wow. Is he like a guy that goes around eating shit? Dude, you are not looking healthy at all. Look at that face on everything. Whoa, what the hell? The face. The face, the head. Why? What is with this? It's all him just like. Just look at the fuck. Oh, I'm no better. My thumbnails are pretty crap too. My thumbnail actually. Wait. At least he does thumbnails. I don't even do thumbnails. Wait, you can't say. Oh fuck. Okay. Let me fix it. Oh, I went back to my face. I'm sorry. Give me a second. There we go. That's good. That works. You can see it now. It's like, what is with the face? You see the face? Not really. I haven't watched him in a while. Jesus Christ. Nikocado Avocado has just... Oh my god. Let's see. Nikocado Avocado. He still uses this icon. He still uses this name, but he's not eating avocados. He's not eating healthy food. He's not taking care of... Ugh. A month ago is the last time he did anything, which is fine. Jesus Christ, these... Oh God, I'm sorry. I cannot... Ugh. I can't watch Nikocado. Nikocado drives me crazy. Oh God, what is he doing in this scooter? Is he stoned when he does this shit? Is he fucking stoned? What the fuck is going on with this man? Is he stoned when he does some of this shit? Giant Oompa Loompa. Those noodles look so gross. Yes, they do. I'm looking at this weird shit where he's on the fucking scooter acting like a weirdo.
Or some ducats. The new cheese ones came out. Cheese. Because I'm on a weight loss journey, even though I've lost 89 pounds. Thank you very much.
He's on crack. Are you on drugs? No, he's just that way. I can just see that conversation too. Is he on drugs? Nah, he's just that way.
They're good for my body. Even though I'm allergic to eggs, I eat 12 eggs a day. 12 eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12.
That was more than 12, dude. That's a dozen and a half. He's allergic to eggs. Does he not know that eggs are in a lot of noodles and shit? What the fuck? He's allergic to them? That or he's full of shit and he's not actually allergic to them. How do I make this video bigger? Not like this. I don't.
I lost a little bit of weight.
Oh, here we go. Why didn't I just do this before? Why did... What the fuck is wrong with him?
I lost 89 pounds, eating nothing but fried rice and potatoes. I'm gonna show you the proof, actually.
What the fuck is wrong with him? No, the Amico's dead. There's no Amico.
Link below and get yourself a cameo where I'll make a special video just for you. Treat yourself or surprise someone else. It makes a great gift. Link below. And we're here for the new Tinies. It just came out. It's excellent.
Then why the fuck are you buying luggage and shoes?
I'm gonna stake all the monies because I identify as poor.
Did he just say he identifies as a pork?
Stop stealing. Every time I come into one of these stores, someone's getting dragged out by their ponytails for stealing something. You need to stop. Because if you take too much, there's going to be not enough for me, and I have to eat to survive. Y'all need to learn some manners. And you're not victims. You're not. It's made up in your head. You're not poor, and you're not victims. So we're going to go out and find my Tinies so I can eat to survive. Cheers.
He is not right.
Cheers. And if I don't have my nutritious traits, I might pass away. It'll be 4 minutes. 7 minutes.
Oh my god.
This long ago I read this. I read
To quote Hank Hill, that boy ain't right. That boy ain't right at all. I'm gonna tell you what. He probably does this early morning in the stores. He probably does, actually. Oh my god, he ain't right. He ain't right.
I read all the time, everybody. Ooh, Stephen King, my fave.
2 months ago.
Books. It's good for the brain.
You're looking real smug there, huh?
What the fuck is that?
Didn't know my psychiatrist was on this live stream.
Why? Because you have OBCD?
OCD, that's it.
And OBCD.
Shh. I'm not obese. I'm skinny. You can call me big. I actually love to read. I read all the time. These are movies. This is actually poison for the brain. I actually use my brain, unlike all my sisters.
Dude, you don't need to be in that scooter. In fact, you would lose more weight if you get out of the fucking scooter and take a goddamn walk.
Smart and they're dumb and I'm rich and they're
No. No.
Is that why white people does
No.
everything for you?
Other. That's not I'm not smug.
I think you are.
Anyways, that's an interesting girl. Girl.
Supposed to be girl with an O.
Yeah, they spelled it wrong. They should have me do the grammar check. Other. Well, what are we calling the people others for? Bunch of it's. You're just jealous that you don't know as much about nutrition as I do.
Yeah, you know a lot about nutrition. That's why you're such
I
a...
lost 89 pounds, and I might have lost
And you
it,
gained it back.
but it's not my fault. I tried to do something, and it didn't work.
Viewer's fault.
It's your people's faults. Becoming Michelle Obama. Becoming, how did she become? How did she become this way? We need to know.
Money.
Juice. No, no, no.
He's
no, no,
able
no.
to stand
He's
there,
struggling.
but yet he's gonna ride around in the fucking scooter. Dude, take a fucking walk. I walk around Walmart every time I go in there.
This country now classifies pizza as a vegetable.
No.
Michelle Obama says pizza is a vegetable.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Michelle Obama says pizza is a vegetable. Michelle Obama says pizza is a vegetable. Michelle Obama says pizza is a vegetable.
Dude, lose some fucking weight.
That's how she became that way. She ate a lot of
I don't have a lot of room to talk. I'm overweight, but Jesus Christ.
Did you leave a dollop in there? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you're swamp.
It's not swamps. Excuse me. No. Wait here.
What is that face he keeps fucking... Ew, get a towel. Stop it, you gross fucker.
Stop it. It's just water weight coming out. It's just water weight. Anyways, we need tacos. We need tacos.
I bet he stinks to high
Weight
heaven.
loss surgery.
Noodle sweat, yes. Yes. Noodle sweat, abso-fucking-lutely.
You gotta go to Mexico for that.
I'm not going to Mexico for weight loss. And you know what? That's actual discrimination to tell us you can't binge for a year. Excuse me, you don't know my body. You don't know my doctor.
Fat phobia.
Fat phobia. Yes,
Systemic fat phobia.
I actually want to speak to the surgeon and give him a piece of my mind.
You don't have any of that.
He acts like he's having a fucking seizure at every, like, little seizures every now and then. What the fuck is wrong with this dude?
You know, people say my face looks like this. It actually doesn't.
You're right. It looks like Thomas the train engine.
No, it doesn't. It does not look like Thomas.
Yes, it
Or
does.
the moon.
It actually doesn't. Cheers. Cheers. Yeah, it actually makes me angry.
What store are they in? This is a lot of shit. If this is Walmart, the Walmart where I go doesn't have nearly as
It's
much
actually
shit.
pronounced Legos. Expert Legos.
Don't make fun of my pronunciation. We have Barbie, which also triggers because she's too skinny. I don't really like these.
Target?
Boys, I want
Probably.
sparkles.
Oh wait, was it on the scooter? Did the scooter say Target?
I am expert. I'm on the expert Legos. Like this is my expert type. Like I could build that. I could build that. This is for professionals. Expert Lego. They don't even have see 8+. 8+. I'm like a 9+. But I don't. This is for games.
Age, you moron.
For the Barbies either. I want something that is for skinny. Where's the skinny person?
He's trying to buy something with Brian White beef.
Why be gets enough toys? My ex got a good deal living with me for free.
What the fuck is up with this guy?
He's also getting a better deal now. And she has enough.
Sometimes I don't even know what
She
the
gets
fuck
to
they're talking about.
Are you gonna show off some case?
He doesn't give me a case. I'm gonna get this one.
You're flexing about your Legos.
$150. Money. Spending.
Friends?
Money. Look at this. Look at this.
Fat phobia.
Look at this. She triggers me.
They need to make it 3 times bigger.
This is actually just disparities.
Or you need to be 3 times smaller. Maybe that's it. You ever thought about that? Maybe 3 times smaller. Maybe lose some weight, get healthy. Yeah, Nikocado used to be very healthy. I don't know what the fuck happened. I wonder if he has videos from way back when. Let's see. Let's see if he has our first video ever. Let's do that. Let's go to his videos. Let's go to way back in time. Holy shit, that's Nikocado? Oh no, this is where he started going downhill. Oh no. And this was like, it was only like 6 or 7 years ago when he looked like this? He was such a handsome dude. What the fuck happened? He didn't look like he was out of his fucking mind either.
Hi everyone, I'm my little sloths. So I am back. I am back with my mukbangs. Everyone's been requesting for
Your
me to-
what? What did he call it? Mukbangs. Mukbang. I thought it was a mukbang. I thought it was a bang, like you're banging the muck down your throat.
Get back to doing my mukbangs. You know, I've really missed
Mukbang? Has I been saying it wrong this whole time? I thought it was a mukbang because you're banging muck down your throat and you're gaining weight.
having conversations with you, like, you know, two besties out on a date or just chilling at home, whether you're in your
52
pajamas
minutes.
or
No,
you're
we're done. 52 minutes. No, I'm not watching that. Holy shit, Nikocado, you are a thing. Nikocado is a thing. He's got a big face kind of like Luigi. What? How'd that happen? Oh. I think it's almost time. It's almost time for me to probably wrap up for the night. I don't know what the total amount of time has been that I've been streaming, but it feels like way longer than 2 hours.
Eons have passed since the forces of evil plagued Terra. The tide of the First War was turned, and the chaos was sealed within the cosmos.
I want to get this game. I played the demo.
Someone disrupted the balance and broken the seal. Now
Oh no, the seal is broken. Seal's been broken. Oh no. Game Grumps first video now?
the time has come. Right?
Okay. Let's go check out the Game Grumps. They used to emulate every fucking thing they played. They used to emulate every damn thing that they ever played. Back in the day. Like when they... Oldest. Oh yeah, originally it was him and him, wasn't it? The first, so 11 years ago is when they first started, and I can guarantee you they're emulating. Yeah, I forgot.
Not so proud. Welcome to the first episode of Game Grumps. I guess this has to be the first one we put up now.
This is good job, fuckface.
It's the intro video.
I want to do this. I need somebody else to feed off of and just play shit with and talk shit. I really think that would be a good approach for my channel. I do. I think that'd be a good
Game
approach.
Grumps is a channel where we're gonna play video games. In general, grump around about it.
Grump around.
If you don't know me,
Yeah.
I'm John Tron and he's Eager Raptor.
Wait, I'm John Tron and he's Eagraft.
Exactly.
You good at
I'm
this?
John Tron and he's Eager
You good
Raptor.
at this?
This is your first time playing this game.
Yeah.
No.
Ego
Just
Raptor
play
and
copy.
JonTron. The other guy, Danny, I'm just...
Who do you
eh.
think you are?
Who do you think you are? Talking to me like this. Okay.
Alright, so do you remember how to do me? I mean,
Okay.
make me appear?
Now the first thing, do me, gooey.
You gotta make me.
You gotta go left and up. This generally. That's how you play Krabby. Okay.
Something crabby.
Hold on.
Crabby?
Wait, no,
You gotta suck.
no,
And then you gotta hit. There you go.
I fucking know.
Fuck yeah.
But wait, is this not this isn't the one with Gooey. Gooey is 3, right?
Who the fuck is Gooey?
Gooey. Don't you know Gooey? You thought I was kidding last night.
Graphic
before.
user interface.
Not GUI Gooey.
Alright, let's go here.
Have you fucking
Go in every.
I hate that pronunciation for the GUI. I've always just called it a GUI or a guy. I've never called it a GUI. I don't know how it got
Oh,
there.
you can't go indoors?
No, I can't.
I can kiss you though.
Thanks. Oh,
Yeah, I like this game.
Yeah, see? You can kiss me too. Don't take that.
Damn it! Fucking, I killed Kibbles.
His name's
Kibbles.
Kibbles?
Yeah, Sir Kibbles.
Fucking A. Okay. Well, what I
You think what? I know more about her than you do.
no, well, maybe. I doubt it. Do you? Fucking that's fair.
Yeah, this was the good days. This was back when they did some good
I've never
shit.
played 3. You said you played 3.
3, yeah. Hoshino Kabi Sweet.
Dude, fucking Poppy Bros. Oh, no good?
What the? What just
Dude,
happened?
it's Poppy Bros.
Wait, yeah, no, these guys. I don't think there's bomb in this one.
No, Bomb is in this. Oh, they're the Poppy Bros. Can I have it?
Can I? Out.
Spit them out. Yeah.
Oh, I like threw it to you.
Fuck yeah, Poppy Bros.
This Kirby is like the Kirby that everybody knows. I mean, well, this is like if anything.
Bros.
What the fuck? Poppy Bros!
Now it's really Poppy Bros. Poppy Bros.
See, Kirby has a thing where he flies because he's got little pink wings. So why do I fly? I just fart.
Yeah, you like fart out your cunt. Oh, I said the ceiling. Like I said the first episode, because it is.
You're just like, you're gonna say the first episode on
Sonic 06?
Yeah, I will.
Every episode's gonna be
Alright, I'll just always say,
Can't you write on that guy? Man, motherfucker.
what? We both get it.
Shut up.
Jesus Christ.
I don't want to share.
You have to. You don't. There's no choice.
What are you doing?
Dude, you go stand in
You
that
go
pillar.
where I go.
Stand in this pillar.
Huh? Why, what's the matter? Oh, okay. I'll just end it. Hey, Joker, I gotta go, man. My brother needs me to help him with something. I gotta stop streaming. At least for a little bit, but I'm probably gonna. Later, man. Have a good night.